Hey guys, so I wanted to do like a, I guess, a review video on this portable washer. I have it brought up here. I bought it off Amazon, and this is the one. So it's a super deal portable compact mini twin tub washing machine with wash and spin cycle, built-in gravity drain, 13-pound capacity for camping, apartments, dorms, college rooms, RVs, all that extra stuff. So this was $93.55 plus free shipping. It came, what do you think? What did it say? I ordered it April what? Up there.
1st.
April 1st, and today is April 9th, and it came today. So it came fairly quickly. They have a whole bunch of different brands, a whole bunch of different types, colors, all that, but I went with this one because I thought it looked the nicest. So basically I have a load in there right now. So basically you have the setting. This is a water intake hose area, and it comes with the hose. It has one on this side as well, I guess, depending where you want it. So you can hook the hose in there, and then you hook it up to like your sink or whatever. I just filled up a bucket of water and put it in, dumped it in. You can do that as well. But it has the timer. So right now I'm doing a load. I will show you like more of it in a minute. But so it has a washer timer up to 15 minutes. I did it on 15 minutes to full cycle. I have 2 towels in here right now just to try it out because, like I said, I just got it. This is for like if you're doing a standard load, a soft load, or when you drain it, you have to turn it here. And this is for the spin, like the spin timer. So there's 2 sides. This is the side. It still runs while it's washing. As you can see, it's in there. I have towels, like I said, in there. The first time I added, I'm gonna close this because the water's coming out. But the first time I added the 2 towels, I filled the water like above the towels, and then I added some bleach and I added laundry soap. I added too much laundry soap though, so you don't want to add like only a little bit, especially for just 2 towels. But what you do is you will run it 15 minutes, then you drain it, and then the drain pump is on. What side is it on? The drain pump is right here, hanging off the side. It like hooks, so you just unhook it and then dump it out and drain it. So you run the cycle, you drain it, you add just water back in, covering it, just water, and then you run another cycle of it. But like I said, I might have to run another one because I added too much laundry soap, so there's still a lot of like soap in there, as you can see. But normally if you add like the right amount of soap, you just have to play with it to see what the right amount is, I guess, for what you're putting in. But normally you just take 2 things. You'd run it again with just the water, drain it, and then you add it into this side, which this pulls up, and then you take this out. I'll show you guys once it's time to dry, but it just looks like this. You put this in and you push it down against the clothes and you compact it down, and then you you back up, and then you turn the spin cycle. I would do it to the highest. So from the reviews I have watched of it, it gets it about 90% dry. So you will probably have to like hang it to dry, or if you have a separate dryer or whatever the case is. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do like a review of it. It looks really nice. It's about, how high would you say? I'm 5'6", and it goes up to my kneecaps, like where my knees are. Well, a little past my knee. Like maybe, what would you say, 1 inch past my knee? So I'm 5'6", and it goes maybe 1 or 2 inches past my knee. And the width, I don't know this way, compared to my hand, I don't know if you can tell, that's about. So, I don't know, so far we're liking it. It got the towels from the first wash, it got the towels really clean, but I did add, like I said, too much, so I'm gonna run it again, and then I'll show you guys, when I put it in here. I'm not sure, I've seen 2 different, like, reviews if you could spin it at the same time as you're washing. Some people say yes, some people say no. So I'm not really sure if you can or not. But I will show you when I put it in here, the spinning, and then I'll show you putting more clothes in this side. Like how it looks and everything and all that. But I just want to do a review. So far, I'm really liking it. I think the price was good. The size is good. It just shut off. So the spinner's done. It looks like this. So like I said, I'm going to drain it, and there's too many things, so I'm going to have to run it again. But, yeah, I'll be back to show you guys when I stick it in here. You can see it's just draining out right now. I don't know if you guys needed to see that, but I'm just showing in case. So it's just drain. You just turn the dial to drain, and it just drains all the water out of it. So I just added more water and doing another cycle. You can see, like I said, the suds. So really be careful how much stuff you're putting in. I've initially washed it the first 2 times with hot water, and now I'm washing it with cold water just to see if it'll help with that or whatever. So I don't know. We'll see. I didn't add as much water this time either, as you can tell. So I don't know if that will make a difference. I don't know. We'll see, guys. It's trial and error. But just be mindful on how much soap you're using for how much things you put in there. Alright, guys, so it's really loud. I have it on a spin cycle right now. I have it up on my counter. That's why it's backwards, because the drainer is like toward my sink. When I do this to like actually wash clothes, I'm going to have it in my bathroom. But I have it in my kitchen right now just to show you guys. So this is the back, if you're curious. It has hooks for like your cord when you're done to wrap it around. But I have it turned around, like I said, because of the drain to my thing. And when you do it, right here's like the, trying to show you guys. I can't open it or else it'll stop spinning. But it is loud when it spins, as you can hear. And you want to have the drain like going in your sink or in a bucket or the tub or wherever when it's spin drying, because water does come out. So I still had some, sorry if I'm yelling, I don't know if you can hear me over it. I still had some like soapiness left in it, but on the directions it says something about you can, if there's like soap in it, you can put it in the dryer or the spin part and then put it back in the wash and wash it with just water again and then put it back in the spin. Like I said, you don't have to do all these steps normally. It's just because I overdid the laundry soap. But I wanted to show you this. Again, sorry it's like backwards and up here, but that's how I have to have it for right now until I can put it where it's going to be when I wash clothes. But I wanted to show you guys the sound of it. So the washing sound isn't really that loud as you heard, but the drying sound is a little annoying. But here's all like this if you're curious. It has like the stuff back here. I don't know. The plug. But yeah, I will show you once it's dry and stuff and let you know how dry it got and all that extra stuff. So my first towel is done. I separated them. I put 2 towels in to wash, but I separated them when I dried them. And this is still a little damp, but it's pretty dry. And like I said, there were still some suds in there. I don't know if you could tell in here. There was still a little bit of, I can get it out. This like bends. It's stuck. I don't know if you could tell in there's like a little bit of the suds, but like it all came out. So you just want to push this in and then push it down, and then you close this, and like I said, I'll close this side, and then right here, oh, I still have the end drain in it, me too. This you want to turn all the way to, I turned all the way to 5, and you see, it's moving here because I have it on the edge. It does this, like, it goes really fast like this for a few minutes, and then it dies down a little bit. So I'm like holding this, or else it's gonna fall. Yeah, so I have it back down on the ground right now. You can hear it like die down. I just had the 1 towel in there. This towel came out really clean and nice and smelling good and all that, and it's just a little damp, so I'll just hang it to finish drying. But I mean, so far I like it. I think it was a good purchase. If you have like a small space, or like I said, like a camper or an apartment or a dorm, or I don't know, something where you need a smaller compacted washer and spin thing. I don't know, like I said, there's a lot of different ones out there. Some don't have the spin cycle, some have the automatic drain thing where you don't have to, it doesn't have like the gravity drain, but some, they're different prices. Obviously some are more expensive, some are less, some, I don't know, there's like ones that hold more, ones that hold less. You just have to search, but this was the one I got. Like I said, I showed you a picture of the one exactly that I got. But I like it. I think it looks really nice too, and like sleek and clean, and I don't know. But once this is done spinning, like I said, I don't know if you can use both sides. So I've heard mixed reviews, so I just didn't because I don't want to break it. But once this side is done spinning for this towel, like I said, I only put it on, it only goes up to 5 minutes, so I put it for 5 minutes for the 1 towel, and like I said, it's just a little damp now. So I did split them, just because they were kind of heavy, but for like, it probably hold a couple shirts in the spin thing, I don't know. I'm going to try a few of my husband's things, in the washer, and I will show you when I do that part, and use like less not dish soap, laundry soap in it. But you guys know how washing clothes process goes. But I just wanted to share it with you guys. So I thought it was neat and just give a little bit of a review, I guess. I like reviewing stuff like this. I did a Clever Cutter review a while back, and a lot of people ended up liking that video. So I figured, why not show you guys this and let you know my thoughts in case you're in the market for something like this, or I don't know. But yeah, I'll put more clothes in here. I have like 3 of my husband's shirts, and he's a grown man, obviously, so they're bigger shirts. So 3 of his shirts. I have a whole bunch of socks. I have about 5 or 6 boxer shorts in here. And I have this, I'm filling this bucket right now. So I have this filled, and I have my laundry soap. I don't know if you can tell in there. I only have that much. I'm going to try that much and see. Like I said, I put more clothes in here, though, so I don't know. We're going to test it. I add it to the water first. I don't know if I should add a little bit more or not. I'm going to add a tiny bit more. I don't want to overdo it, but like I said, there's more clothes this time, so I don't know. Add a little bit more, and I am, like I said, adding it to the water. So then I need both hands right now, but I'm going to just dump the water in the bucket. I usually need to fill this a couple times to fill over the clothesline, but like I said, once you hook it to like your sink or whatever you're hooking it to, it'll automatically fill and you don't need the bucket. So I'm going to do that real quick. So this is what it was. If you just search that on there, a whole bunch of different things came up. It was really quick. They're in stock, it still says. So but yeah, I'm just still filling this up. It takes 3 of the buckets to fill it, and I'm just gonna run it again. I'm gonna shut it and turn it to 15 and run it again, and then switch it over. I'm gonna break this down into probably 2, maybe 3 of the spins. I don't know. We'll see what it fits in there. But the 5-minute spins dry it a lot, like shockingly, from it being drenched in here. So I don't know. It gives a thumbs up for me. I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, I don't want to keep repeating. You guys know how to do laundry, but I just want to show you it. But I'm going to finish doing this. Yeah, but I recommend it. Thumbs up for me. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye, guys.
Okay, so I'm reviewing this portable washer. And it has to be on level ground, so I had this not so leveled. But I lifted it up so that the hose can pour into the bucket when I fill it up with water. This is my first time trying to work it, but I did test the intake. So this intake only goes to this one, and this intake only goes to the spinner. And it does come with a hose. Now the hose normally doesn't fit into the faucets. I had to take the top off. So if you want to use this option, you should get an adapter. If not, you can always just pour water into here and it'll work the same way. So you go ahead and push this down hard and turn your water on, or fill up something and just put it in there. As you see, it pours right in there. Okay, so I added soap and softener in there. Just to make a note, the manual said not to put too hot of water because it can damage the equipment. And also, I've seen a lot of reviews where they put it in the bathtub. I wouldn't suggest that just because I'm an appliance girl and it's just so easily to short out something accidentally. So we're going to go ahead and shut this. And we're going to set the timer. It has standard, and it has soft, and it has drain. And it has a timer for 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 minutes. And you just put it to the time you want, and I'll start doing it. And that's what it looks like spinning. And one of the reviews suggests that you go ahead and drain it after the 15 minutes. Put fresh water in here. And then let all the soap rinse out. And I suggest that too. Okay, so it finished the whole wash cycle. And now you flip the switch from standard to drain. And it just pours all the water into the bin. So some people like it in their bathtub. Some, like me, put it on something and just have a bin so I can pull it out and the water's draining fairly fast. Okay, now I'm going to do the spin cycle. And it does have to be on very stable ground or else the motor will overheat and give off a funny smell and rattle a lot. And this right here keeps the clothes in place. So I just stick that in there and it dries pretty well. It is not that moist after drying. And all you do is just shut it, put that there. Turn the dial. It shakes for the first second, but after the first second, it just goes through for the 5 minutes, and it gets really, really, not dry per se, but it is not too wet. It'll dry very well. And these are some of the clothes that dried, and by tomorrow they will be completely dry because they're almost dry now. So it works really well. I'm very happy with this right here, but I don't know how long its lifespan is. That's the only concern. But for what it is, I think it works great.